Yay Media Group.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Spill the Beans podcast. Today we have a very special guest. She is the girl behind our good hair days.
Yes, she is our stylist, our hairstylist to be specific, our therapist, our hype woman, the amazing, fantastic, boss baddie girl, Miss Beauty by KEEKS.
Aw, what an introduction. Thank you guys. I'm so excited to be here.
We are so honored to have you on our podcast today.
Thank you so much for being here.
I know I'm a little nervous, but I'm excited.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You don't gotta be nervous. I think to calm the nerves, we're gonna do a little shot.
Yeah.
It's shot o'clock, so let's take a shot and then we'll do a little icebreaker. Yes?
Let's do it.
Yay. Okay, pour them up, girl. Okay, are we ready? Should we have a chaser? Okay, we're gonna have an Alani drink as a chaser, and KEEKS has a little Coke Zero.
Coke Zero. Okay.
Yeah,
She's skinny.
Skinny queen.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers, ladies.
To KEEKS. Let's
Cheers
go.
to KEEKS.
Okay, wait. Okay, let's go.
I'm really scared.
1, 2, 3.
With us?
Yeah, that was so delicious.
Okay, put this up.
Honestly, that's
Yes.
actually really good.
I mean, it was better than I expected for sure.
We finished a whole bottle of 1942.
This is the
Not
first
we.
shot on the podcast. This is KEEKS' 5th shot.
She finished.
I
not
said I
we.
was nervous, okay?
It's okay, queen.
You feel
We
good
get
now?
it.
Yeah, I do feel good, actually.
Okay, perfect.
She's
We
feeling
just-
loose.
Yeah, we just needed a little pep in our step. So we're gonna do a little icebreaker. We're gonna get to know you a lot throughout this podcast, but just to get the vibes going, we're gonna do a rapid fire Q&A. So don't think about it, just the first thing that comes to your head. Ready?
Okay.
Your coffee order anywhere.
Ice shaken espresso from Starbucks.
Period, queen. Favorite service to do?
Blonding.
Blonding.
Mm-hmm.
Biggest hair red flag.
Oh, that's a good one. I don't know. Doesn't wash their hair ever?
Are we walking
me
red
right
flag?
She clogged my tea.
Me, I never wash my hair either, so.
Client, green flag.
Brings me Starbucks, brings me coffee.
Oh, you never want anything though.
I know, I always say no. Literally the second time I met you though, you brought me a gift. Like the second time you came in, she brought me a Starbucks. But yes, all your hairdressers love a little treat. And even if they say no, just bring them something anyways.
Okay.
Aww.
Noted.
Yes. Did you hear that? Okay. Your go-to style when you're running late.
Slick back.
Oh,
That's
I
my
love
girl.
a good slick
Always.
back.
That's
I
my
love
girl.
that. Wow, that was so good.
Yeah, you're
Good
quick
job,
with it.
queen.
Okay.
So this is Kira,
yes.
right? She's Beauty by KEEKS on Instagram. We always tag her. You guys have known she has done my hair for the last 5 years. No,
3 years?
3 years.
Three
Like, whoa,
years?
that's a long.
She's all 10
Probably
years.
4 years for you. Well, 5 probably because you got
No, I
married.
think 5 for you because almost 6. No,
Because
she
it was like
did it-
2020.
Okay.
yeah, she
Maybe
fixed you
2021.
up in
Yeah.
2020. I think,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So then you started doing my hair when I was postpartum with Franco.
Yes. I
That's
know.
so cute.
Literally
So-
right after.
Yes, almost 4 years.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's been a fast 4 years.
Yeah.
Because I
It's
would
been
have said like
amazing.
2 and 3 years.
Yeah.
Like 2 years for you, 3 years for you. But
Mhm.
No, I'm on no, girl.
girl,
We're
life
closer
is just
than
going
that.
by.
I know.
Yeah,
it really does. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. Well, this is Kira, guys. She is an amazing hairstylist, has done all of our transformations, and she takes really good care of her hair. Not gonna lie, she has good hands. My mom always talks about how when you get cut by a stylist, you can tell she has good hands if your hair grows.
Yeah. What's the saying in Spanish? Isn't there like a Spanish saying about it?
Tiene buena mano.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
She thought that. Sounds right.
Yep. I hear that
Like
a lot.
that right there?
Yep. Hear that a lot.
That's me. So my hair has grown, even though you have chopped it,
Yeah.
cut
Bleached
it every
it.
6 weeks,
Yep.
bleached it. It's
Yeah.
amazing. So
Yeah. We've had lots of fun.
yes.
Same.
A quick run through of how we met, probably. You want to start because you're the reason I met her.
Yeah. So Kira was working at another salon, and I saw a lot of girls that I know that were going to her, and I don't know why. I was just scared to go to like an actual stylist. I was just going to like, not an actual stylist, whatever. I just saw all the baddies in Greeley having really good hair, and I was like, I just need to go see what's up with this girl. So I texted her because we were already following each other, right? We were already mutuals. Like we were really cool with each other. We just hadn't really met each other. And one time I came in because I had the worst haircut in the world, the worst hair color in the world. And this is the worst my hair's ever been. I take pride in my hair. I usually have pretty good hair. Like I have a good head of hair. And that time I had never felt uglier in myself, and Kira literally fixed me. It was
right before your Miami birthday trip or something. Yeah, you were going. No, you went.
We went to Miami, and I saw you right after. Yes, this was 6 months before my wedding, and I said, "Fix my hair," and she said, "What? Okay." And she did. My hair looked amazing for my wedding.
It did.
Mm-hmm. It really did.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Yeah, she transformed my hair. My hair was so chopped up and short. I had really, really long, pretty hair right before I met her, and then I went and got it chopped up. Just the worst haircut I've ever had in my life. And then also my hair was like a weird copper brown color. Not that copper brown is ugly, but that color that I had was just really weird. And
it wasn't what you were going for.
And it wasn't at all what I was going for. And then I saw her and she was like, okay, I'll fix it. And she did. Like I only saw you, maybe 3 times. And
we messed around with the brown a little bit. And then it was time to go blonde after that.
Yes. So. And ever since then, nobody else has touched my hair. Besides your stylists.
Yeah. Besides whoever works with you.
Yes.
Yeah. You can always trust them.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And that's how I met you, was through Noemi. I saw the transformation you did on her hair, and I never trusted a stylist in my life. Like, I wouldn't get my hair cut, dyed, nothing, because I was so terrified. And when I saw Noemi, I was like, you know what? Like, I tend to trust whatever Noemi says all the time.
She puts a lot of trust in my word.
Yeah, I do. And
I remember it vividly. I remember her telling me, like, I'm going to send my friend. And I didn't know that you did all the things. Like the first time I met you, I didn't even know all of this stuff. Like I was like, whatever. I was like, yeah, Noemi said she does like YouTube and stuff. And I did your hair. We did a haircut. You left. I looked you up after that. And I was like, oh my God, hopefully she liked her fucking haircut. I was like, damn. Am I allowed to
expose you? Yeah.
Okay. Fine. I was like, hopefully she liked her haircut. So thank God.
And here we are.
Literally, and here we are 4 years later, and I still go to you for literally everything.
Yeah.
I think she liked
it. And
you
guys have been such a big, like, turning point in my business. Like, once I started doing your guys' hair, like, I was already, like, climbing up. And, I've only been doing this for, like, 9 years now. But once I started doing your guys' hair, that's when my business blew up. Like, ever since then. I know. So, you guys know I appreciate you, but I really appreciate you guys. Because not only have you guys, like, blown up my personal business, but you've blown up my salon and all the girls that work for me. You know what I mean? So, it's like, really what? No, but seriously, I still get people that say, like, pretty much every person that sits in my chair is either Noemi or Blanca. Noemi or Blanca. I'm like, yeah, I saw you. Noemi. It's so. Yeah.
This girl, you deserve that and more.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for the day that somebody's in the salon that knows either of you, though, to like say hi and be all excited.
Oh,
but it never happens.
Mm-hmm. They're so nice. Yeah. I know. But yeah, that's how we met her, and you're just amazing. Like, we discovered such an amazing stylist. You just do it all the time.
Yeah.
And the one thing I tell my mom is, like, I show you a picture and you give me exactly the picture. It's not like, well, I think we should do this or that. No, like, you're amazing.
I try very hard.
Yeah. And for me, I literally give her no direction. It's actually probably a little frustrating because I'm like, just do what you want. And honestly, I feel like we just like connect so well. We're always on the same vibe because I give her like a little bit. It's like I start talking and then you take over and you're like, and then we'll do this, this, and that. And I'm like, that's exactly what I wanted. Like, and I didn't even have to tell you.
Finish my sentences.
Yeah. It just comes with the time of knowing you. Yeah, knowing everybody,
Yeah, I feel like you've become a friend for sure.
Oh, for
It's not like, oh, my style is like, no, she's
that
my
is
friend.
like the best part of my job now. Like where I'm at in my career, like pretty much every person that sits in my chair, I'm like, it's just hanging out with my girlfriend. It's so fun. Yeah,
what a good time. That's such an accomplishment.
It is.
Yes, we're proud of you.
Yeah,
we love you.
Ooh, starts crying. Oh, no, I'm crying. She said it. Now we're crying.
So let's get deep into your life a little bit. I want to talk about your upbringing right before you went to like beauty school. Okay, so give us like a little summary of how your upbringing was. I'm already drunk, girl. But yeah, I just want to know who KEEKS was before she went to beauty school.
So I actually grew up in Montana. I grew up with my mom. I lived with my mom until I was about 13.
Okay.
And then, things with my mom were always a little bit hard. My mom was a little bit hard to be with and get along with. So I made the decision when I was 13 to go and move and live with my dad. And that's what brought me to Colorado. So I moved with my dad. My upbringing with my mom was very different from living with my dad. So I kind of went from, single mom, food stamps, like, all of those things to like live with my dad, which I wouldn't say at this time my dad was like rich or anything like that, but to me, he was, you know what I mean? I was like, oh my God, I get to come here. And like, if I want something, like my dad will get it for me, you know, or like, you know, like I remember my first Christmas with my dad and it was like all the presents, you know what I mean? So love my dad. He's the best. But yeah, so that's what brought me to Colorado. Grew up in high school in Greeley. I went to Greeley Central. Go Wildcats.
Hey.
That's our
we're rivals.
Rivals, yeah. Greeley West is the rival school
yeah,
too.
So I went to high school here. And then after high school, I graduated high school early and I actually moved to Atlanta. And that's where I went to beauty school. So I lived out in Atlanta for a year, went to beauty school, decided Atlanta wasn't really for me. So moved back to Colorado. And then that's kind of when I started my life when I was 18 and I started working at a salon and moving into my career and all of those things. Yeah.
Wow. Who would have thought that someone from Montana would just become our friend and hairstylist?
I know. Sometimes I don't even say I'm from Montana because it feels like I'm from Colorado.
Yeah.
You know? Like I've lived here so long. Yeah. But yeah, I love it up there. You should definitely go if you've ever wanted to go. It's beautiful.
That's amazing.
I still visit.
That.
So do you have any like specific stories or memories from beauty school? How was your beauty school experience?
And to piggyback on that, what made you go to beauty school?
Oh, yeah.
Like, what was the reason?
Okay. I always knew I was going to be a hairdresser. Okay. Let me roll back. I always knew I was going to like be in the industry in some aspect. When I was young, I thought it was a hairdresser. When I went into beauty school, it was makeup artist. Like that's how Noemi knows me. I feel like that's kind of how we became mutuals is because she was really into makeup. I was really into makeup. We were both kind of straight out of high school, like posting on our Instagrams and doing that.
Freelancing.
Like kind of doing that. So going into beauty school, I was like, I knew I wasn't going to be a hairdresser. I was like, I'm not going to do hair. Like my parents were really gung-ho of like, you need to do the full Cosmo just so like no matter what you have something to fall back on. Like you might as well just get licensed and everything so you're at least like blanketed and can do it all, right? So went into beauty school, did hair, did all that. Beauty school was honestly like really hard for me. Like I always say it was one of the like hardest times of my life, and it was not because of beauty school but because of just like everything in the background of that. And then like I said, I moved out there with my parents to Atlanta. But my parents like hated it. So they moved back like after 6 months. So I stayed. And again, I'm like little 18 years old. I stayed in Atlanta to finish beauty school. And every person that's been in beauty school will tell you like beauty school sucks. Like everybody. I don't think I know anybody.
I've never met a person that was like, I loved beauty school.
No, everybody, it's always
thinks it's like the worst experience.
It's the worst experience. Yep. I mean, I went to an Aveda school, so again, like none of it matters. Like I went to one of the best, quote unquote, best schools you can go to, and it's all the same crap. But I do have a good story though from beauty school. Yeah,
please tell.
So this one time I was doing a full highlight, and I did this full highlight, and I was like, I ate with this. Like I was so excited. I was like, wow, I really killed it. I am the best hairdresser in the world. Did her hair, toned it. I'm blow drying. I'm like, yeah, like this girl is gonna be like, wow, you need to work at a salon right now. And as I'm blow drying, the lady's like, you turned my hair gray, and I'm like, because I toned it like ashy or whatever. She like flipped out, wouldn't let my teacher fix it. It was like, and that's the thing in beauty school, like you think you're like killing it, and then you have someone who's like, you suck. And like that day I was like, you know what? I'm never doing hair again. And here I am. So, you know, you always have those people.
She didn't discourage you, and I love that.
Yeah, but yeah, you always have those people. What was the other question after that?
It was that like, how did you? It was like basically telling us your beauty school.
But yeah, beauty school. I mean, it was what it was. You know, it was like I was like, I got to get this done. So like my beauty school in Georgia, it's literally, I think it's 1,500 hours, but it takes you exactly 1 year. So I started like on, I think it was June 19th, 2015, and I ended on June 19th, 2016. Like I got my shit done. So I graduated like right on time. And then I came back to Colorado for the summer. I had to go back to Georgia to like take all my testing and stuff. And I got like licensed in the state of Georgia. And then I had to come back to Colorado, and then I had to get licensed in the state of Colorado because that's just how it works. But
so you had to retake the test here? Yeah,
I just had to retake the written test. So not both of them, but
are they the same?
No, I don't think so. I think it's all state standardized, I think. Wow. Yeah. So I'm sure they're similar.
You're a smart queen.
I know. I did pass the second test on the first try. I actually passed all the tests on the first try.
Ooh, what a queen.
I didn't.
No. Dude, it's hard. One of my girls at the salon, I mean, it took her a couple times. It's a hard test.
My first test, the practical, I took it twice. But it was because the first time I didn't have the right tools. So you know how you have to have exactly everything labeled to the T?
To the T.
My instructors at the school, they didn't check it, so I didn't have the right things. So then I had to, do you know about the Colorado State Kit lady? There's a Colorado State Kit lady. If you guys are watching and you're in school, she rents out the kit. That way you have everything. All you have to do is show up and just like grab whatever she needs. Yeah, it's super cool.
That is so
I ended up doing that. And then my written test, I think I failed it twice.
The written's hard.
Yeah.
The written's hard. Like, I did the same thing in Georgia though. I had like a lady that I like paid who made my kit for me.
Yeah. That's basically what I did too.
That is so amazing. I'm amazed right now. I'm like writing all this down for my sister. Is
she going to school?
She wants to, for sure.
That would be awesome.
We'll see what she gets into.
Yeah. Just my only advice to that is like go to whatever school. Like it doesn't matter.
It does
go
not
to the
matter.
cheapest school.
If
I could go back, go to the cheapest school.
Literally.
Wow.
Yeah, because it literally does not matter.
Well, I guess that's a question I have. Was it expensive, like to go to beauty school?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I think, and I mean, again, this was 2015. I think I paid like $22,000.
Yeah.
For a Veda, which is high because they're like the high end version, so they're higher. But
I went in, when was it, 2018, I think, 2019, and I started with full Cosmo, and it was, I think the total was like 21 grand, but then I didn't end up doing the whole Cosmo. I just had my SD license, and I think it ended up being 7,000 or 8,000.
Yeah.
I'm still paying that shit off.
Yeah, me too.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, it's expensive when you think of like it's only a year of life. You know what I mean? Like it's like when you hear like, oh, 22, that's not bad, but you're like, yeah, but that's only 1 year. It's like 1 year of school. But I mean, the trades are where it's at. If I would tell anybody, like that's where you make money anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wow, that's amazing. I love that. Yeah. What do you think is one thing that shocked you the most about beauty school?
About like the actual beauty school?
Yeah, like you going to it.
My beauty school was just like so strict about the weirdest things. Like our dress code was like so strict. Like we weren't allowed to wear leggings. Like our dress code was that your pants had to have a button and a zipper, and they would literally come around in the mornings and like check you.
Wow.
And if you didn't have a button, they would send your ass home like for the day. Like you can come back to school tomorrow. Wow. They were also so strict that like if like class started at 9, if you had to go clock in every day, like you had like a little pin, you clocked in. And if you clocked in at 9:01, they would just send you home for the day.
What?
Because they said it was like they were preparing you for being a hairdresser, like at a salon, is like what they said. You know, you're gonna have to dress like this, or you're gonna have to, you know. But that's not true, girl.
It's giving like when you're in high school and they're like, this is not how it's gonna go in college. This and that, and in college they don't give a fuck about anything.
Yeah, literally. No, literally.
Oh my God! And so piggybacking off of that, I would love to know, when did you have your moment like, wow, I'm really good at this, and decide to stick to hair?
Definitely not in beauty school. I probably didn't have that moment back then, but
you just did it to finish it.
Yeah, and I think like I very much was instilled by my parents that like once you like I don't think there was ever an option for me not to do it.
Okay.
Now again, like leaving beauty school, like I full thought I was going to be a makeup artist. Now like right when I came back home after I got my license and all those things, I started working at a hair salon. Can I get rid of this?
Yeah. The roll
keeps vibrating. You can probably hear it. I started working at a hair salon just because I needed a job. You know, I was like, okay, getting into makeup is a lot harder than getting into hair. Like being a freelance makeup artist and actually being able to like make good money at it, like it requires so much more than like if you just go and work at a hair salon, you know? So when I went and I started working at the hair salon, I actually didn't do hair for probably like a whole year at the salon I worked at. So I did like front desk and I helped them with other things, just kind of learning the industry, but I forget what the question is. Oh,
when was the moment you were like, oh, I'm really good at this?
I probably didn't have that moment until like 2020, 2021. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, doing hair is a slow learning growth, you know, like it does, you know, and even now, like I don't always do great hair. You know, it's like you're not always perfect. Like
I'm still a human. I'm like, because I think everything you do is perfect.
Yeah. I still mess up a lot. So,
oh my God.
You just have to know how to fix it. And like, I think being confident and being honest with yourself is like being able to just be like, girl, I got to fix this. Yeah. You know, like I can't let you walk out like that, you know? So,
and I love that you're so honest because you're like, oh, I can tone you this, I can do this, you can fix it. And you don't just let them leave. And
and it's all about just like having that, like I feel like the biggest thing that you hear about like on TikTok is that, right? People being like, I went into a place and I got nothing like I wanted, you know, and they don't feel like they have the ability to have the conversation with their hairdresser. And I feel like, I hope most of my clients have that where if they feel like they didn't like something, it would be really easy for them to tell me and not be like scared to tell me.
Yeah.
You know?
Wow. I think you do make that like a comfortable space, right?
Absolutely.
To where you can say,
because I'm like, it will not hurt my feelings. You know? Like, it is what it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that.
And then kind of going on the same thing, was there ever a moment you almost quit like in your career outside of beauty school, and what kept you going?
No, I'm not a quitter. I don't think there's ever been a moment where I was going to quit. Yeah. No, I think my dad and my stepmom have very much always like instilled in me like picking something and going for it. And I don't think that there was ever like, I didn't have like a fallback career. So it was always just kind of like, I have to make this work and I have to make it happen. So, yeah.
We love that mentality. And that's why you are where you are.
Exactly. Well, that's why you're a business owner, woman, boss girl right now. Perfect. So now coming out of beauty school, what was your first job, would you say? Was it just at an Aveda salon?
Yeah. Okay. It was. Yeah. So I started at an Aveda salon here in Greeley. I started as a front desk in there. So I actually, like my first interview, like my first day, my mom told me I had to go get a job after getting my license. And I got on my all back cute outfit and I went around to salons in the area. I walked in, I had my resume and I just went in and introduced myself. I think I went to 3 or 4 salons in the area. Wow. This salon was actually like the closest to my house. And when I went in there, I actually had like a really great, like they were super great to me. Like they were super nice to me. The gal that was kind of chatting with me had like mentioned that they didn't have a front desk at that time. And I didn't know where I was going to like get in to fit in. So I was just like, I just have to get my foot in the door. So I offered. I was like, I know I am a hairdresser, but like, I would love to, even if you just need me for front desk at this time. So that's kind of how I started as front desk. They knew I was going to move into a stylist at some point. So I went in, and then I worked there for 8 years.
Wow.
So yeah, that's where I built my whole career. That's where we met each other. Yes. Was at that place. So we cannot say their name. Those who cannot be named.
Those who shall not
be named. We don't talk about Bruno.
Allegedly.
So allegedly working at the salon was the start of your career, but also kind of gave you a rough patch, I would say. Gave you a challenge that you had to hop through. Yeah. Would you like to get into a little bit of that? Because I know that this was kind of a breakthrough moment for you to start your own salon.
Yeah, definitely.
And I just want to know.
I think a lot of people have like a dream of like owning a hair salon. Like that was never my dream. Like I've told both of you about that before, but you know, I worked at this salon for a long time and I had a lot of good years there, but you get to points when you're working for other people when like their needs outweigh yours, right? So, and sometimes you just can't make them happy in what you want. So yeah, lots of good years and then a few bad ones, which is kind of how most things go. And so in this salon that I was working at, I had moved my way up really fast in this salon. So I was kind of like a senior stylist, even though there was girls that had worked there like maybe 5, 6 to 10 years longer than me. And that was mostly just because of like the business I was bringing in and how busy I was. So I moved up really quickly. And then the owner of the salon, we started having conversations about kind of what his next steps were for the salon. And I was brought into a meeting once with him and another stylist there who was kind of a manager. And he kind of had spoken about how soon was going to be where he's going to kind of like retire, right? So it was like time for him to start training the next generation of where his business was going to go, right? So naturally, he brought me and this other gal in because those were going to be the people that he was going to kind of pass things on to. And at that point, I definitely felt like I needed a little more like recognition for all the things that I was doing for him. I was like one of the main trainers of all the girls. I was always really open of helping all the girls. And I was always that person, like point of contact for pretty much all of the little baby stylists. So at this meeting, he told me like, yes, like I would love to give you a title. All I wanted was a title. I didn't even want a raise or anything with it. I just wanted to be like recognized for what I did. Like, okay, give me a team lead or something, you know? Yeah. Had this meeting, like all these promises were kind of gave to both of us and then nothing, you know, it was just like, okay, like nothing ever happened. Crickets. Yeah. Like crickets, like you had this bit, you took us out to dinner, had this whole meeting with us and then it's like crickets. And shortly after that, I think things just kind of started changing. I was definitely one of my boss's like favorites. So I think for a lot of years, I didn't see the like toxicness and the, I guess just flat out like bullying and meanness because I was a favorite. So I wasn't like a whipping boy in there, if that makes sense. But I actually had I had brought different people into the salon, one being like Noemi's sister and then one being like my best friend's little sister as like front desk and things. And I think when I started seeing the way that he treated other people that I loved or I cared about, it was very much like, whoa, that's not cool. Like, I don't like that. You know what I mean? So I kind of like shortly like things happened. There was a big time where he just basically kind of shit on all of us. Like we all had big feelings about a big situation that happened, and it was just kind of like, well, whatever, you know? And that was the day that I decided, I was like, okay, I think I got to get out of here. Like I was like, I need to figure out what's next. And I had been thinking about it for probably a year. There's only so many options when you're a hairdresser. It's like, okay, you go into a suite, or you open a salon, or, you know, it's not like you have a million different places. I definitely didn't want to go work for somebody else. So, you know, my two options were basically open my own salon, which wasn't really something that I ever really wanted to do, or like go into a suite, which I knew was something I wouldn't like. I really love the atmosphere of a salon and having coworkers and like seeing whose hair did that, you know, just all of that stuff. It's way more fun to me. So I called my dad naturally. And I was like, you know, he had known everything going on, and I kind of told him, I was like, I have to quit. Like, I can't continue making this man all this money when he doesn't even like value me as a person or everybody else, you know? Because if you know, you know, but when you work for somebody in a salon, like you want to work for somebody you like because you're giving them more than half of your money. You know, like the money you're paying me, they're taking more than half of it, right? So it's like, that's okay. You know, obviously that's what my girls do with me. But you want to be paying someone who gives a crap about you or cares about your well-being, right? So, yeah, I told my dad, and my dad was just kind of like, well, like, what's your next step? He's like, you said you've never wanted to work for someone else. So, like, what is it? And I was like, I don't know, Dad. Like, I don't really know what's going to happen. I don't know what I can do. And he at that point was like, well, why don't you just call your Aveda rep and see, like, what it would take for you to open an Aveda salon? Because my old boss basically always made us feel like you can't. Like, it was really hard. Like, you have to be like the select, you know, perfect like person. Yeah, to get it, to like be a part of that or like buy into it or whatever. So I did. That day, all this stuff happened on the same day. I called the Aveda rep, literally in one day, called the Aveda rep, and I was like, hey girl, so like, can I have a conversation with you like off the record? Because I knew obviously it could not get back to him. And she was like, yep. And I was like, can I do this? Like, is this even like obtainable? Is it possible? And she was basically like, I have been waiting for this phone call. Like, I've been waiting for somebody from the salon to move out and do their own thing. It's time for our area to have another one, you know? And so I was like, okay, all right, well, we'll figure this out from there. So basically from there, I started looking into spaces, and the rest is history.
Oh my gosh. I love that she was like, let's do it.
Yeah.
Instead of being like, well, like, are you sure?
Yeah.
You know?
No, it's a thing. This is what she told me. It's kind of a thing in the hair industry where like around like 7 years of somebody being in a salon, it's kind of like the turning point of like if they're gonna leave or stay or so, but she was very supportive, so that was helpful to have somebody be like, oh yeah, you could do that. And I'm like, you're right, I could do that. Like, why couldn't I?
Yeah, you just needed that little push.
Yeah.
Wow. So when you started looking at places to rent, buy, what was your thing? Like, you just wanted something made from scratch, something that you chose yourself? I didn't
really know yet, right? Like this was so new, so I was like, I don't even know how any of this works. So, but getting into commercial space is very hard. It's even harder to buy. Like, nobody really buys commercial space unless you're a millionaire, you know? Right. So renting was definitely going to be the way to go. And like one of my conditions with Aveda is I had to be, it might have been like 3 or 5, I think 5 miles away from my old salon. So I couldn't be in the vicinity of him, which if you know where that salon is in Greeley, it takes off like pretty much all of the nicer parts of Greeley, basically. So there was the spot that I got, and then there was one other spot that I really wanted. And the other spot I wanted was kind of in Center Place, which is like the main area of Greeley, which would have been really amazing, but I did not get that one. But the space I ended up getting it's like 30 seconds from my house. So it's perfect for me.
You're like, I just cross the street.
And it was like dirt in there. So that one had no layout. So the one before had already been previous businesses. So it already had flooring and like walls. But the space that I ended up choosing was nothing. Like, it was literally dirt in there. So we got to go in. We got to literally handpick everything. From like the floors to the stations, which was really fun, but honestly really hard, because if you've ever been in MAUDE, like, it is not a huge salon, so it was like we had to like maximize every inch of space. Like, we use every inch of space in there.
You have to get creative.
And we still do.
Oh my gosh.
I love that.
It's what's the word? It's cozy. I wouldn't say it's, I mean, you're definitely growing, but I feel like it's so cozy in there. Like, everything is so like familiar.
It by no means feels like small, tiny. Like, no, it's so nice. I love it.
Yeah, the salon I worked at, it was big, and then I worked at another salon afterwards that was even bigger. So I think maybe like the difference of the two, and I finally came to bottom. Like, damn, we're tiny in here. We gotta get a bigger place ASAP. Yeah,
no, we're humble.
I know we're humble. We're
just
just little
queen.
over here. But yeah, she's so cute, and we got to pick everything. Like, it was like so fun making my vision. It was hard because I don't know if you ever look on Pinterest at salons, probably not, but I do.
No,
like there's so many cute salons, like, and it's like creating a vibe. I knew the vibe I wanted because if you knew about the salon I used to work at, it was like not cute at all. Like it was not aesthetic at all.
It's not good lighting,
nothing. Like it was like trying to get good content in there, or like even nice videos. Like it was just really, really hard. So I knew like that was like my main thing. When I was designing it with my mom, it was like the main thing is lighting. Like I don't care what we have to spend. Like I need every inch of here to be able to take a photo. And like I feel like we really got that. Like
you did. Yeah,
the lighting is
beautiful,
sickening. Yeah.
Every single time I'm vlogging in there, even in the shampoo bowls, it's dark. So it's actually kind of dark in the shampoo bowls, but you're taking a video and you're like, this lighting is good. Like, I don't know how you did that, but every single corner is just as good on camera as it feels in person. It's moody, it's cozy, it's like you feel like a baddie, but also you don't feel like I don't fit in here, because you know sometimes some places are like too like
well that was another thing is there's like salons in our area that I've heard about over the years that are like that they're just like too bougie, you know, like you walk in if you like wanted to have a lazy day that day before, you know, because you don't need to get ready before you go to the salon, but you know, and you feel like, oh, I am not cute enough to be in here. You know what I mean? Like I want, and we have such a wide range of people that come to our salon. You know, we have older people, we have younger people, so you want everyone to fit in, you know? Or at least feel that way.
Yes. Well, I feel like everyone feels comfortable there. Girl.
Yes.
I really think so. Yeah. It's been very good.
Let's talk finances a little bit, if you're comfortable with that. She's all my favorite topic.
Yes.
Just kidding.
Yes. I was really lucky going into my salon. I know I mentioned my dad, but my parents have an investment company, so they were the investors into my business, which I am the luckiest, and I have no shame about that, because let your parents help you. You know, my parents have worked very hard over their lives to be able to do things for me, and being able to go in business with your parents is probably like the safest, smartest decision going into business with somebody, right? So yeah, the salon was not cheap. I think going into it, me and my mom, we were like $120K. That was kind of like in our mind, like where we were going to be for the build out. And we went way above that. I won't say exactly, but it was over $200,000 just for in the salon, in the first buyout of buying like all the products, all the things, and all of that. So yeah, it was expensive, girl.
Honestly, even that seems low for how much you guys like love and how much you guys have put into it.
And it's so high end in there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like even the bathroom is high end.
Oh my God.
No matter where you go, it's beautiful.
Bathroom.
Yeah. And my mom is like the best. She is like, she helped me a lot picking things out. And I have an eye, but she has way more of an eye. So I'd be like, do I like this? And she'd be like, yes. So shout out Michelle. She's really great at her job.
Love Michelle.
Yeah, she's really great at her job. She has lots of jobs. One of them is I don't really even know what you call her, but
she's
just does everything.
Mod HR. She's your
she's pretty much the HR at my salon. She helps me a lot she does a lot of like the back end stuff of like the stuff that I don't understand. So I get to go in there and like, I do all the ordering. I do all the things for all the girls. I make sure everything's taken care of. I do all our like marketing, Instagrams, all of that jazz, but I don't have to go in and do like payroll. So thank you, Michelle, for doing payroll.
Queen.
Isn't that amazing? Because you already do so much. Imagine having to do that side.
No, I can't. Yeah. Cause even like through this holiday season, it's been crazy. Like definitely next year I've learned like I'm going to start holiday stuff way earlier, like just planning cause it's like every weekend I have this event to sponsor, the Nutcracker to sponsor this or that, or we did a food drive. Like there's just always a lot of things going on, trying to stay in the community and stay connected. Yeah.
And your Christmas party's coming up. How do you feel about that?
I'm so excited. We're going to have such a blast. We're going to have an open bar, food.
Oh my gosh.
Music. That's all you need.
Yeah, no, literally.
Yeah, it's a party.
Food, yeah, that's all you need. Yeah.
What a good time.
Yeah. That's amazing.
And I think obviously a big part of it is you and the girls. You guys just make us all feel
I have the best team ever.
Yeah.
Most of the girls that work with me actually worked with me at that other salon. So we all kind of left together.
Trauma bonded.
But yeah, so it's been so good. Like everyone is so, and I hate the whole like we're a family, but it feels that way. Like we're literally, it's like we're like sisters. So we do bicker, we do fight, and we get annoyed with each other, definitely. But like at the end of the day, it all works good. Yeah.
Oh, and you feel it. You feel it when you're there. Just one last little thing. What do you feel like every single day when you walk into your salon? What do you feel like? What is that like? I don't know. I feel like, you know, you walk into work to your 9 to 5 and you feel a certain way, or you walk into work, wherever, but how do you
I feel excited to be there. I think like towards the end of my career at the other place I worked at, and then the place I worked at in between, like it's definitely a job that's really easy to like lose the luster for it. Like it's very easy to be like, oh, it's feeling mundane and it's feeling, but like being able to come into a space where we can be who we want and like dress how we want and communicate how we want, listen to the music we want to, it really makes your day so much better than just being under somebody else's umbrella of what they want you to be like.
Yeah, I feel like if I was in your shoes, I'd feel the same way.
Yeah, no, I love it though. I'm like so lucky. Like I could actually walk in, you know, that was like the whole point of why I made a salon, was so that I had a place I wanted to work at. Like so selfishly, but like I was like, I'm going to create the space that I feel like going to work to every day, you know? And that's really what I've tried and what I think I've accomplished.
Yeah, for sure.
I would say so.
And when going through like the hiring process, what were your requirements?
Yeah, the hiring was very weird because again, I knew everybody. So it was, I've only really hired on one girl that like wasn't already like a personal friend of mine. And honestly, I hire like solely off vibes. Like I don't really care like the hair you do like at all. Like I can teach you how to do hair, but like if you don't fit in with us or like the energy of who you are, just like your personality, like that's so much more important than like if you can do a bomb balayage, honestly. Like I think you can teach somebody to do anything, you know?
Yeah.
So if they have the passion and they're nice, cool. Come on in.
You're in.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. I love that. I want to ask you like maybe some expectations versus reality.
Yeah.
Like what were your expectations going into owning a salon and what was your reality? I know sometimes it's like, oh, it's going to be cookies and rainbows and sprinkles. And then you're in there, you're like, oh, shit, like I'm doing all this finance.
I think, you know, I had a lot of people, like other salon owners that kind of put a lot of doubt into me as I went into it. Like, you know, just kind of like, oh, wait, you're going to be so busy. You're going to be so stressed and you're going to be this and that. And honestly, like it's been like fairly easy for me. I think expectations is you think the people around you are going to like love your business and like give the business what you would. But at the end of the day, you have to remember it's not their business. So it's like, those are probably the only expectations that I might have had of like people being more in it than I am, you know, but that's never going to happen because it's not their business, you know, like this is my business. So, but reality it's been easy, honestly. Like I think the hardest part to juggle sometimes is being such like close friends with my employees. Right. Like that's probably the hardest is sometimes I have to be a jerk and not a jerk, but I have to be stern or like, you know, be a boss. And sometimes that can be hard. Yeah. Being a boss when I'm also their friend. Yeah.
How would you say that transition was from being an employee and like clocking in, clocking out to now being like, this is your baby and you're a boss?
Yeah.
What was that transition
I think because I'm still very much an employee of MAUDE, it still kind of feels like I'm an employee because I still like go and do hair and I'm still there a lot. I think most bosses are, when they're in my point, they are probably a lot more hands off, like as far as like taking clients, but I still very much am there like a lot with the girls. So I don't notice anything too much about that.
Okay. Yeah. I love that. That's humble queen of you because I feel like, most bosses would be like, peace out. Like you carry the team and I'm out.
Yeah, no, I'm there all the time. Like even on my days off, I'm there. Yeah. So I'm hanging out all the time. There's always something to do, something to buy, something to fix, like always something the girls need. So yeah.
Wow. And so I feel like right now you've kind of stepped back a little bit. Do you want to
I've changed my schedule a little bit. I still very much am working like almost full time, but I like condense it into 3 days. So it's like everybody feels like I'm like really stepping back, but I'm like not totally. Like I still definitely still come get your hair done. I'm taking new clients.
DM me right now.
I'm taking new clients, so come see me. But it's so nice. Like I'm not going to work Saturdays anymore, which like if you're in the industry, you know, like that's like a
Saturdays
big deal.
What is it word? Mandatory.
They're mandatory. Yeah. I worked every Saturday up until last year. Last year was the first year that I started taking every other Saturday. And then this year I'm finally like done on Saturdays altogether. So I'm just working 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, which is nice. It sucks for some clients because obviously they won't be able to see me, but you know, the people that can make that schedule work will. So.
And you also have a lot of great staff that can take over the clients that can't.
And then eventually I'll be taking even more time off. So
yeah. You want to
once
say
I have
why?
a baby.
Once
I pop out a child.
Well, before that,
I'm getting married.
There we go.
Yeah. So I'm getting married next year, September 5th.
Doing some wedding planning.
What? Yeah, I am. Wedding planning is a lot though.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm in it. I'm working on it. Yeah.
I'm so sorry I cut you up to your what you were gonna say.
My wonderful husband to be.
Yeah.
Luis, he's the best. Yeah, we're so excited.
This is what I say this is what I mean when I say that you truly became a friend, because when you got engaged, we're like, oh my God. And now that you're getting married, we're like, we cannot wait to be at the wedding.
I know.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, it is so exciting.
Gonna be so good.
It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just a lot of planning. And I'm doing like a backyard wedding, but like a big ass backyard wedding. So it's like not a backyard wedding.
Yeah.
But so it's a lot, but it's gonna be fun. I want to have fun with it. So
yeah.
When you say backyard wedding, you sound really humble. It's not a backyard wedding.
It's a big backyard.
It's a what's it called?
It's a golf course.
Yeah, no, literally, it's like a big area.
Yeah.
For real.
There's gonna be like 200 people. I'm like, I don't even know how I know that many people.
What would you say was harder, your wedding planning or your opening the business?
Oh my God, opening the business.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I haven't got all through the wedding planning, but that's why we had to take my fiance asked me to marry him like in the thick of opening the business.
Yeah.
So I've already been engaged for like over a year, but that was just because there was no way I was thinking about that I was doing it. So, but yeah, we're literally coming up on a year of MAUDE in March, which is crazy. Like that happened so fast. It's already been almost a year since our photo shoot that we did. January.
Yes.
So yeah.
Wait, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna do anything big?
A party? Yeah, we're gonna do a party for the MAUDE thing. We'll do I want to do like a client kind of party thing, like where people can just stop in during the salon, but then I'm gonna have like a private party, like an actual.
Oh my God.
Where we'll get crunk. and you're drinking with me that day.
And I'm getting drunk.
She's staying the night at Noemi's that night.
Yes, I am. I promise.
She's like,
I'm like, we're probably gonna fall asleep at the party.
Actually, just put a blanket over us.
Just bring some sleeping bags.
No, but I definitely want to have a party. I think it'd be so fun.
That is
just invite all the girlies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can't wait. I'll be there.
I love that.
Wow. Well, we're so happy for you. We're so proud of you.
Thank you.
Proud of you.
This is big girl moves. These are big girl moves. This is like, wow, you're there. Like, you are that girl.
Yeah, that's what
I know. Sometimes I forget.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we wanted to have you on the podcast. One, to like really give you your flowers, because I feel like we've known you for so long and we're always like, you're just amazing at hair. But it's like, no, we want you to actually take it all in and clock the tea. Like, you're doing amazing. And I know that your salon is doing amazing because you are already thinking about expanding.
Yes.
You need more space.
Yeah, we outgrew that place in like 2 months, I swear to God.
Exactly.
We are so full. I could not hire any other stylists, and like it sucks because I have people reaching out to me like weekly to have a job. So yes, goals is definitely to have a bigger salon. My only like worry about that is like the more people, the more space, the more drama, the more, you know, so I just, in time, it'll happen when it's supposed to. Yeah.
Wow. Todo a su tiempo. Do you know what that means?
No.
Everything, what you just said, everything will happen in time.
Yep.
Is that what you say?
She's all no, not at all. She's all no, not at all.
I'm like, no, I think that's exactly what it is. But yeah, and also just to inspire anybody who's going to beauty school. I love that you guys both said like it sucks. It actually sucks, but you have to do it and get through it.
It's a great job. It's a great job. You just have to work your ass off. Like, I know this is like everybody says this, but you have to work really hard in the beginning. You have to put in lots of hours, but like eventually it'll pay off. Hopefully for you.
Just like
just like anything. Anything. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. Wow. I'm inspired.
Let's go open our own beauty salon. Just kidding. I would never do that to you.
Hell no.
All right. So I think we're going to get into some juicy stories, some hair chair confessions.
Okay.
But you don't have to say any names.
Anonymous, please. You're like, I'm going to give you your Instagram.
You're actually,
I'm on
link down below.
I'm done.
What is your craziest client request?
Craziest client.
Is that when Blanca wants to go?
When Blanca wants 1 millimeter off her hair.
No, when Blanca cut her hair short and then asked me to put hair extensions in a week later.
Yikes. That was crazy. Huh?
I don't know if I have anything really that crazy. You can I will do anything.
Wow.
So I'm not scared.
That.
So yeah, bring me more cool hair, like pink hair and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I would
like the last hair you just did.
Yeah,
your
that
friend's
one was
hair.
so cute, huh?
Oh, I love that hair.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of crazy requests. You guys are all kind of boring doing the same thing all the
time.
time.
I know. I'm not that cool.
I've done the same low lights and toner on everybody this month. So.
Literally.
Everybody's like, can I go just a little bit darker?
You're like okay. Boring.
Come on. Put your butt into it.
For real.
The most dramatic transformation?
I don't know. I have a lot of those. Yeah. Maybe like, do you know? Yeah, you do because you met her at the Andrea. When she went from like blonde to copper, that was a good one.
Yeah.
She's so pretty. But honestly, I've done so many dramatic.
The one we just talked about, the one with the hair.
Yeah, bleached her hair, made her pink roots and platinum blonde. Yeah, I love a good transformation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
The funniest thing someone said in your chair, and what did I say? I'm just kidding.
The funniest thing someone said. This is too hard. All my bitches are so funny.
Oh,
well, everybody's so funny.
She's like, that's why we keep them around.
What's like the first thing that comes to your mind?
Well, because Naomi said that, I'm trying to think of something she said because I know we'd be laughing. This one's too hard.
Take a shot. Well, like, can I skip? That's okay.
Yeah,
That's
I don't know.
We can skip that one.
Okay. Something clients don't realize stylists always notice.
Something clients don't well, we always know if you like have colored your hair and you're lying about it, or like if you're like, no, I've never colored my hair. Like we know, we can always tell. Like we can tell. At least a seasoned hairdresser will be able to tell, even if it was like 4 years ago. We can tell your hair. Absolutely, unless you're like perfect at matching that girl. But you're not. I promise.
We have another game to play with you.
Okay.
It's going to be called Have You Seen It or Not? So just say seen it, not seen it.
Okay.
The breakup haircut.
But like a bob? Not seen it.
No. Like someone has to come like, I just broke up with my boyfriend. Like, cut me up.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Seen it. Yeah. Seen it. Yeah.
Okay. I was going to say I want to go blonde today, brunette.
Yeah. Every day.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
The Pinterest folder girl.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's like, shows you like 30 pictures.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Dang. These are just calling me out. Except for the breakup one.
They're clogging our tea right now.
Wait, just a trim but hasn't had a haircut in 2 years.
Blanca. that was Blanca when I first met her. That was the first appointment we had to go.
I was like, can we just get a trim? And then, when's the last time you trimmed it? Never.
She's like, a trim?
I've never cut it.
And I cut it in off. She's like, it's so short.
I was like, no, please. Glue it back.
Put it back. Oh my gosh. The nervous talker.
Yeah, me
She's
today.
Like, that's you.
Have you had someone that doesn't talk to you at all?
Oh, I hate it. Like, that's like the worst thing about me taking new clients is like, I feel like all my clients, like we yap. And I love talking. Like, why else do I not do hair? Like you, like, you know,
like,
I want to get to know people. I think when somebody sits in my chair, I think they're going to sit in my chair for like the rest of my life, you know? So I'm like, I want to get to know you, you know? So I hate when people don't talk to me, but sometimes people do. But on that note, my client Crystal or my coworker Crystal told me that maybe I come off like, because I come off very bubbly and nice, like, because I want people to feel comfortable, that she said sometimes maybe that makes people feel like a little intimidated. So but I'm just not being like that. That's who I am.
You're like, can't relate because
I'm literally doing that to not make them feel like that. Like I'm trying to be like, I'm your friend.
Yeah.
Love me. Okay. The silent but staring client.
Yeah, sure.
Which is, again,
most of them. Yeah. Like when you're in the shampoo bowl and you guys are like,
oh no.
I hate that.
I fall asleep in the shampoo bowl.
Me too. I close my eyes.
Close your eyes, relax,
massage my head, please. That's my best.
I don't even shampoo hair anymore. So.
I know, Queen.
Like, make it a good one.
Okay, we want you to debunk 2 beauty myths right now on the podcast.
Okay,
go ahead. Oh, sorry, we're gonna ask you them.
Oh, you know them. Okay, I was like, I'm trying to think of the beauty myths. I'm like, I don't know.
Okay. Do trims make your hair grow faster?
Your trims do not make your hair grow faster, but they do make your hair stay healthier, so your hair is not going to be like breaking off.
I'm never cutting my hair again. I was hoping you would say
straggly little ends over there.
I know. You've been looking at them this whole podcast. I know you want to cut them, girl.
No, at the beginning when it makes your hair grow back better. Like you need to get hair trims, but all my girls that get their hair that are growing, I say like every 4 to 5 months.
Okay.
Twice a year, get a damn trim. Because what's going to happen if you don't is you're going to go back and have to cut 4 inches off instead of just like a half an inch.
Because they're all
crusty, dusty.
That is a beautiful way to explain it.
Yeah. So no, it doesn't make your hair grow faster though. That is a myth.
It just makes it healthier, which
it just makes
it
to break off less.
Okay. Drugstore versus salon shampoo. Does it matter?
I think it does. Yeah, I do. I think it does.
Yeah.
Now, I think like wash your hair, you know, and if all you can
Quick,
I'm like, why are you doing my tea? That's why I have a beanie on right now.
If all you could have is something from the drugstore, it's not going to kill you.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Yes. But yes, I do believe, especially if you're coloring your hair more than anything. Yeah.
Well, I will say like Aveda products have been really good to my hair.
They're really good.
Yeah.
They're really great. It's the only shampoo I really like. So, but
like, so come by the salon and buy it.
So come by the
for
salon.
yourself.
We have 20% off this month.
Oh, shit.
Pull it
out
tomorrow.
Okay, this one is, I guess it's a myth that some people believe. I don't know if you guys have heard it, but some people think your hair grows from your ends.
Yeah, that's stupid. I've heard this before. It's never happened to me.
Heard that. I'm
but I've heard of like hairdressers having this where they like color a client's roots and then the client calls back like 2 weeks later being like, you messed up. Like my roots aren't covered. And they're like, no, baby, like your hair just grew a little bit.
And people
like,
don't
and
understand.
people
that,
don't
right?
understand like your hair grows from up here. So like, we have no control over the roots that grow in.
You're like, just saying.
Just saying. Yeah.
I love
PSA.
that.
PSA.
Oh, for real.
No, that's a real thing. People do think that.
That is
so
crazy.
funny.
That's silly.
I've heard TikTok stories about it, and I'm like, there's no way people think your hair grows from your ends.
Yeah.
It doesn't even make sense.
No.
Like,
what do you mean it grows from the
Like,
ends?
that would
Like,
be
it
so
just, like,
bad in my
starts-
hair if it did that.
Yeah, look at those ends.
I know. I'm scared.
here, put it over here.
I know. Just take it back.
Put it in the hat.
Literally, I should have at this point.
Oh my gosh.
One wash and styled, one didn't.
Okay. I want to do a little quick this or that moment.
Okay.
Balayage or highlights?
Actually, highlights.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So much easier.
I think it's
Way less thinking.
Yeah, and also it's more timeless. Would you say that?
Yes.
Yeah,
Or
and
classic.
it's just like when I'm doing it, like doing a highlight, I don't have to think like a balayage. I have to actually think like, okay, let me put this here. So this, when I'm doing a highlight, it's just like bloop, 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 bloop. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Curtain bangs or no bangs?
Curtain bangs for sure. Yep.
I'm like, what are curtain bangs? Why did I just think she's all this right here?
You know,
Yeah.
Wait, do I have curtain bangs?
Yeah, you do. Like a long one, but
Yeah, for sure.
yeah,
That's a
we've
long
done
curtain.
we've done curtain bangs.
That is a 9 foot tall curtain, girl.
It's a long one.
Blunt cut or long layers?
Depends on the haircut. Yeah, if
depends
it's
on the
short,
body.
I like blunt, but I also like layers. I feel like layers have came in more.
Yeah.
But like when I
Oh,
first
for
did hair,
sure.
everybody blunt. It was like blunt cut. I didn't even know how to do layers for like 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
I
And
think it's
learned.
coming back more a lot, especially with that 90s haircut.
Yeah, it's trending with like the blowout.
Yeah, I feel like that's my signature haircut right now. Is like long hair with like hella layers. Like
Yeah.
that's what everybody wants. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the only other time I didn't get layers was when I got like super blunt short hair,
Mhm.
which I loved my little Bobbiana moment.
Me
I
too.
know. She was good. I'm
She
going back
was.
to that after the wedding.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Yum. I love that.
Yeah,
And
you
maybe
look so
platinum.
hot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, silk press or blowout?
Blowout.
Gloss or toner?
Same thing.
Huh? Can
Yeah.
you?
They're the same thing.
Really?
Yeah, it's just like a different word.
Oh.
Are we dumb?
We were a little dumb.
I'm all, hi.
It's the same thing, but like
But like she gets a toner and I get a gloss, no?
same thing. Same thing.
Dumb and dumber.
So like a toner and a gloss are like the same thing. Like a toner I feel like is a more like, it's like the hairdresser term for something, and a gloss is more like a client term. Does that make sense?
yeah.
So you think
Yeah.
you're stupid. She's like, we dumb it down for you.
You wouldn't understand.
But a gloss just sounds prettier. Like a
Yeah.
client, like if you hear like, oh, let me get a gloss. Like
Well,
that just
that's what
sounds
I-
better than like a toner.
Yeah, when I'm going, I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna go get a gloss.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, when you
fuck a
said
toner, I get a gloss.
Yeah.
literally.
I don't get toner.
I really thought it was
But
a
like, I
difference.
mean, I guess like technically the difference could be like a gloss could technically have no color in it. Like it could just be like a clear shine, and like a toner is gonna like change something about the color, the tone of the color. Yeah.
Oh,
I love
hence the name.
Mm-hmm. You don't even get toners. What are you talking about? You've never got a toner.
I want a gloss.
She said, I want a gloss. Actually,
demand
this
a
last time
gloss.
you got a gloss. This last time you got a
Oh,
gloss.
period.
Okay. Loyal client or creative freedom?
Loyal client.
That's the right answer
for sure. Yeah,
because you got two right here.
Yeah, loyal clients are worth $1 million, girl.
Hey,
yeah,
you heard that? I'm a millionaire.
Yeah, literally.
Well, that's all we got for you today, Queen.
Okay, folks.
Was that scary?
Yeah,
was it long enough?
Yeah, it was perfect.
Okay.
We wanted to end with like a cute little rapid fire, this or that. So I really like that. You answered all those questions to a T. But before we end, of course, we want you to plug yourself.
Yeah.
Let us know how to find you on Instagram. Are you on TikTok?
Yeah, I'm on TikTok and Instagram. It's beautybykeeks_ for both of them. And then my salons page is maudsalon.aveda.
Spell it out, baby, so they know.
MAUDE SALON dot AVEDA.
I'm so done with you right now.
Oh my god. But yeah, you guys should follow me.
Yeah, go follow her. She's accepting new clients. You better get in because she's amazing. And I like, trust me, if you show her a picture, you're gonna get that picture.
You're gonna have people in this comments being like, "Block guy,
allegedly,
I showed a picture."
Allegedly,
and it was not perfect.
Honestly, only baddies go to Kira. If you don't
and
want
like
to be a
only
baddie,
if you're
that's on
nice,
you.
come.
Only if you're nice. Remember, she goes off of vibes.
Yeah. If you like me and you think I'm fun, come hang out. But if you're gonna be mean to me, don't come at all, girl.
That's what we say every podcast.
Literally.
Yeah, I'm like, just please don't come. That's what I said when I did Blanca's hair the last time on her thing. I was like, when you guys are being mean to me, you're being mean to this, and I'm so sweet.
And show a picture of you as a little girl.
Yeah, literally. I'm like, when
one.
you're being mean to me.
I'm done. Well, that's amazing. Thank you so much for coming on the podcast. We're honored
thank you
to
guys.
have you on here.
This was so fun to like actually hang out with you guys and not
I
just
know.
be doing your hair.
Literally,
We're gonna make this happen more often.
Absolutely.
Not just the podcast, but just hang out.
Yes. And if you guys are aspiring hairstylists, maybe you're going to beauty school, leave your comments in the comment section and maybe she can go on there and answer some if she has time.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yay.
I'll totally do that.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking your time to come all the way over here. And we love you so much. And
I love you guys.
We are your, what is it called?
#1 fans.
Well, you guys are our muses.
Exactly.
Wow.
My muses.
And I hope you and Maud get 1,000,001 clients and you have to just keep growing.
By tomorrow.
Speaking into it's Christmas, so $1 million.
Well, we love you and we will see you
in the next
week.
Thank you.
Yay Media Group.